We've all heard the expression that there's plenty of fish in the sea, but a new report says those fish could soon be outnumbered by plastic garbage. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation released a report saying if the amount of plastic in the world's oceans continues to increase, there will be more pounds of plastic than there are pounds of fish in the ocean by 2050.
You may have heard this news before about our alarming problem with single use plastic, but have you ever stopped to think about your impact? 3 million tons of plastic waste are thrown away by Canadians every year, including 15 billion plastic bags. We were able to discover specific statistics in the US for plastic wrap too. In 2020, 5.3 million Americans used 10 or more rolls of plastic wrap, and 83.4 million used at least one. Additionally, plastic wrap is rarely recycled because it clogs machinery. That means that contribution to landfills last year alone equaled over $500 million from plastic wrap itself. We began research 3 years ago on a project working with beehives to deal with the declining bee population. This research showed us that the beeswax produced from the beehives was much easier to work with as it had less health and safety regulations and could be removed easily from the hives without causing the bees distress. Once we discovered we would work with beeswax, we knew the ideal product solution to create and sell would be an eco-friendly wrap that preserves food and reduces plastic waste. Beeswax food wrap is flexible and will cling to surfaces. This product will help reduce the amount of plastic that Nova Scotians contribute to landfills each day. We had identified a project that tackled two environmental concerns: our declining bee population and single use plastic. This is Project High Five. Project High Five's product is made by taking a piece of cloth that is then coated in melted beeswax. This beeswax wrap can be used as many times as you want. This wrap is washed gently in cold water, and when the quality of the beeswax starts to deteriorate, it is simple to apply more wax to extend the life of the wrap. It can be remelted in the oven whenever needed to kill bacteria and keep it fresh. We sell wraps in packs of 3 for $15. Now, a report from the World Economic Forum says that as much as 65% of children entering primary school today will work in roles that don't currently exist. Presenting youth with opportunities to explore entrepreneurship is one way to prepare them for an uncertain future. We saw this as another opportunity for Project High Five. We would work with youth in Nova Scotia. We designed the project with five main fundamentals: to build self confidence and self awareness in youth through entrepreneurial and environmental workshops, to empower youth through entrepreneurial action in hopes to provide them sustainable employment, to educate the youth on the impacts of single use plastic, to teach youth the importance of bees to our food security by connecting them to local beekeepers for our beeswax supply, and to reduce the amount of waste in our landfills and CO2 released into our atmosphere. The pandemic brought with it great challenges, such as the need to find new partners, recruiting, and building a team remotely and changing the way we run all of our projects to meet government safety regulations. But with great challenges come great opportunities. Our team leveraged the virtual environment to increase our impact, and we started with our own team. With everyone working remotely, we decided this was the perfect opportunity to share the Enactus experience across our college. We spread the word within the NSCC network that our team was looking for new members and heard loud and clear that from Yarmouth to Cape Breton, students were excited to be a part of something special. Everyone has a role to play within High Five. Instead of our typical multi visit workshop model, we have created video workshops that can be accessed by our participants anywhere at any time. To accompany these videos, we also created customized project kits or workboxes to help them run the activities with our remote support. In addition to a workbox with the materials and instructions on how to produce the wraps, we provide a class plan with content for every meeting. It has the videos, printable materials, and suggested activities to be adapted according to the group's characteristics. We send all this to the partner, and after a welcoming online meeting with the youth, they are able to make the wraps with our videos and materials while we act in a supporting role. At the moment, we have one group with 17 kids at the Boys and Girls Club of Great Halifax that are working their way through the activities and make their wraps now. We have received interest from additional organizations such as the Brazilian Community Association in Halifax, Casa Brazil, who are interested in starting the project. We are working with them now to modify their plan after the most recent COVID restrictions. We also have plans to roll out the program internationally in both Brazil and India later this year as COVID restrictions remain incredibly strict in these areas. High Five is designed to empower the youth to run their own business and connects the youth to our members, which is crucial for skill building and entrepreneurial confidence. The youth will sell the wraps with our support through Friends of Boys and Girls Club and online through a new edition of our website. Though this year we are still waiting to build inventory and start selling, we have made many positive changes to this project to ensure we can still make a change on our community and the youth. We estimate the projected sales by the end of this year to be 182 wrap packs and $2,730 in projected revenue. This would be double the sales we made last year. With our projected sales, we will help nearly 200 families learn about their waste contribution to the environment and reduce their single-use plastic waste by 5,400 meters squared and $1,198. We believe that exposing youth to an entrepreneurial mindset will create a new generation of social entrepreneurs that will be empowered to create positive environmental change. And we are Enactus NSCC Ivany Campus.